Hello students, welcome again to Jigyasa Educational. This video is about story writing. You will have some outlines here, and thereafter you will have to develop these outlines into a story. Let's see the outlines here. A hungry fox sees a crow with a piece of meat, wishes to have the piece, praises the crow, and asks the crow to sing. The crow sings. The piece falls down. The fox picks it up and walks away. So you will have to read the points again and again until you can know what the story is about, and thereafter you have to develop these points into a story. At first you have to give a title of the story. Here I give a title: The Cunning Fox and a Foolish Crow. I want to remind you that in the title of the story you will have to write capital letter except in the conjunction article, and say the cunning. Here cunning, that's cunning is C-U-N-N-I-N-G. The letter C is written in capital letter, fox is written in capital letter, foolish is written in capital letter, similarly crow is written in capital letter. A cunning fox lived in a forest, and gradually he became old, so he could not run swiftly after the prey. Students, keep on watching on the screen. I will give the meaning of the important words, so keep on watching on the screen for the meanings of the important words. For this reason, he had to remain hungry for a few days. One morning, he came out of his home under the ground. He felt weak and hungry. When he had traveled about half a mile, he failed to find any prey. He felt sleepy. Then he heard a sound. He looked around, but saw nobody there. Again, he heard the sound. He looked upward. He noticed a crow there. There was a big piece of meat between her hard beaks. The fox planned to cheat the crow of his piece of meat. If I can get it, I'll be able to put out the fire of hunger in my stomach for a few days. Here the hunger spelling is should be H-U-N-G, and the fox said to himself. The spelling hunger is corrected. He immediately devised a plan. With his sweet voice, he said to the crow, "Hello, sister crow. How are you? I have not seen you for a long time. I have been looking for you to hear your sweet voice." The crow was greatly moved by the praising words of the fox. She had never heard such praising words from anyone in her life. She stopped eating the piece of meat. "Please, sister, sing a song for me. I am waiting here to hear your very sweet voice." The crow, which felt inflated, could not stop her emotion. She began to sing "Ka, ka, ka" as soon as she opened her beaks. The piece of meat fell down. The fox did not miss the sounds. He immediately picked up the piece of meat and hid it in the jungle. The crow began to repent of her mistake, while the fox started to eat the piece of meat to remove the hunger from his belly. You can add a moral here. One should not fully trust a flatterer. A flatterer is not a good friend. In this way you can add some moral here. remember that you need not give moral to all stories. Sometimes you may find some stories which gives only entertainment. You may not get any moral. So what will happen if the question paper you are advised to, or you are asked to give some moral, then you add moral, and if you find that the story has a good moral, then you can add the moral. But you should not be anxious that you must give a moral to at the end of the story. So what will happen if you see that it is based on some models, then you can edit. And again, if the question paper you are advised to give a moral and add a moral, then you have to add a moral at the end of the story. So students, in this video I try to give you a story. It is a model story, and you can develop in other ways. You can develop the outlines given in the question papers in your own way. Do not try to imitate, but try to develop your own writing skill in your own way. Thank you very much for watching this video.